still hear you.
Okay,
I
that's
still hear
good.
you.
Okay,
I
that's
still hear
good.
you.
Okay,
I
that's
still hear
good.
you.
Wait, why is it?
Okay,
I still hear you.
Wait, why is it?
I don't know why
Oh.
it said I've left. I didn't click anything.
I didn't even notice.
That being said, I mean, Sebastian, you did all that work bringing over my character sheet, and we're just gonna have to scrap it and create a new one.
Wow, you're still alive? No, you're not.
I thought my
Yes, you
character
are.
died, didn't he? Like, did I die?
Yeah, who's still alive?
It's you and Costa.
Costa, right?
Yep.
Oh no. I don't remember what hit points I was at. I think it was like 1. Oh yeah, there it is. It's right there. Okay, perfect.
It's gonna be interesting.
I've just dug out my player's handbook. I'm gonna take a look and see what class I feel like trying next. With my luck in this campaign, I might get to try every class.
Yeah, I was gonna say you could be everything.
I'll just start at one end and work my way through.
You go alphabetical.
I'll just skip cleric because they suck.
I'm trickery.
It's so hot. All right.
Do we have everyone?
I don't know. Let's see. It's like I have to look all over the place now to see where people are. So, yeah, we got Adam, Chris, Greg, Chang. I don't even see Shauna in here. Oh, wait. Am I looking at the party right?
Yeah, it says for some reason in the party it says I left, but I didn't.
It shows you offline. Yeah, that's weird.
I don't know how to. I'm not tech savvy.
Well, it's working, so just don't mess with it.
Yeah, I mean, we all just got this new one, so are both new exactly. So maybe a learning curve.
I'm just gonna not click anything and hope for the best.
Okay. Okay, so yeah, in our last game, if I remember correctly, the gang started off in the Grand Cemetery Chapel. You were asked to go downstairs and clear out if there are any demons by Gideon. You guys took a long rest, and when you woke up, you all went down there and cleared it out in a sense. There wasn't really any demons down there, but you did have those minotaurs coming out of a portal. You also had a little encounter with some invisible creature that was kind of watching you guys. And then you found older Ravengard. He was unconscious with this helmet on his head. And he was like kind of mouthing crazy words, both in infernal and celestial, and he was just saying all random things that didn't make any sense. You guys were able to pull him up and bring him up back up to the top of the chapel, or the main floor. That's when Gideon confronted you guys and kind of asked what was going on, and Giovanni gave him a hard time, and Gideon, with his severe mental disorders and anger management, and who doesn't like to be told no at all, kind of flipped out and attacked you guys in an attempt to kill you all. He got Giovanni down and Zaleron down, but Costa went down as well, but he was able to pull out of it when he rolled 2 nat 20s for his death saves. And Shauna, you were just at 1, I believe, yeah, so you never went down. Costa.
Periaptive wound closure. So
yes, yeah, you kept coming back, yeah. That was pretty awesome. Because you guys were surrounded by that fog cloud, or I forget what kind of stinking cloud or something it was, that kept killing you guys, and you just kept coming back, yeah, until it dissipated. So Costa, I don't know how to do anything private with you, so we're just gonna have to do it all in the open, which is fine. Well,
you can type me private messages in Overtone if you want to, I think. Or me in open, that's fine. Either way.
to figure that out.
Okay.
It's easier to just do through Discord. Well, when you were out, because you kept dying, and then you came back, and then you kept dying, then you died again. And while this was happening, like you started to hear something. While you were out, you saw a bright kind of light off in the distance, and it was way up in the sky. Everything else was just completely dark around you, and all you heard were a bunch of whispers. And it was just like something was whispering to you. And as you kind of moved closer to these whispers, that's kind of when you came back to, and then you found Giovanni and Zaileron dead on the ground, while Shauna was pretty bad herself. And you remember these whispers because when you were down below, you've heard these whispers whispering to you as well. But when you were down below, they sounded like they were coming up from above you. And while you're on the first floor of this main floor, you can hear more whispers still, but they're coming from this area over here.
Sorry to interrupt you. Did you see the thing from Geo up the top asking for a resend of the invitation? I don't think he's in the group.
Oh, damn it. How do I?
Yeah, I'll send it to him. I also just got Adam into the thing he's trying to call in now.
Oh, could you guys add people?
Yep.
Okay. Oops.
That's why I asked, like, if we were all here. I was like, there are a couple people who
I thought...
like, I could have sworn I heard Chang for a minute, but then I hadn't heard him for a while.
It's funny. I thought so too.
Oh, maybe I'll play a sorcerer next.
So do we have?
You know, we could be more soft, squishy people. All soft, squishy people except for the one fighter.
I think we're all here. I think Chang's just got his mic off. He might be having dinner or something.
Yeah.
I have push to talk on.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, so we got Chang. Adam, are you here yet? I'm gonna take that as a no.
Right.
Give me a second. I'm gonna run up and see if I can get him set up on it.
No, that's fine. Gives me a second to read. Well, at least it's cooling down in here. The AC's starting to work. I need to... Well, this little room I'm in is like, I don't know, 8 feet by 8 feet maybe. And so I have all these electronics in here and it's just heating it up like an oven.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It is.
My room, that's currently like a sauna in here, and I am.
Oh, sorry. I know, it sucks.
I live in a country where AC hasn't been invented yet. So.
I know. I can't. Yeah. When I went to Germany and I was like, why doesn't anyone have AC? It's pretty crazy over there in Europe.
Yeah,
But
well, I lived there for a year, and I had my window open in the middle of December, and my landlords were like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
I know, it's pretty interesting. I guess you guys are just used to it. I don't know. Or is it that the electric system there isn't up to date? Why don't you guys use it that much?
I think mostly it's like old houses, like lots of like all brick houses tend to keep them relatively cold, and our summers tend to not be that hot. So yeah, I mean you can actually buy aircon units, sort of like freestanding ones.
Yeah.
I did have one for a little while, but they don't, like, houses aren't really built at standard with them. But if you had like celebrities and stuff had their houses built for them and had millions to spare, then they'd probably invest in air conditioning. But a bog standard house doesn't have it.
Huh. Okay. Just wait until they're setting up. Plus, I'm trying to figure out how to type something to Greg.
So if you go across to on the far left-hand side, you'll see your friends. If you click on mine, it should then change the screen and you can just do a private chat. I don't know.
It seems like if you get the actual desktop client, which I will probably do after this game, seems you can actually set up like teams and stuff, which I'm guessing work the same way as the Discord channels.
Oh, did you get them set up? I thought you said, didn't you say you were going up there?
I believe we're just waiting for his verification email to resend, and then once that's done, he should be able to join the chat.
So everyone's doing well. No one's in a dangerous place. Well, I'll take that as a yes. Can you guys hear me?
You hear me?
Oh, yeah, now I can. So everyone's here?
I'm here.
Greg, are you here? Did we lose Greg?
Oh, geez.
God, Greg, this is your idea to go. Can anyone hear him?
Nope.
Okay. Shauna, are you there?
I'm gonna leave the party and try and come back. Maybe it's problems on my end. I don't know. Yeah, it seems like the party split.
How do you see this? I only show one party. Wait, I can't hear you though, Greg. We are having some technical difficulties. Please stand by. Oh, Shadow.
Okay, I can hear you, Sebastian.
How do I I guess, what, just hang up and come back? What does that do? I'm a little confused. I can't hang up. Is it working? This is weird. All right, we'll be right back. All right. So yeah. Huh?
Sorry, go on. You go.
No, I was gonna say. So just a real recap. You guys were you started in this chapel. You found the guy you were looking for, Older Ravengard. On your way back, you were attacked by Gideon. He was able to take out two of you, Zaileron and Giovanni. But as Costa and Shauna were doing, well, I can't speak. Well, Shauna was in this fog that kept killing her. She had her necklace on that kept bringing her back. As for you, Costa, when you died, you rolled a nat 20, which brought you back, but then you immediately died again from the smoke. But then you rolled another nat 20 and you came back. While you were out, like I said before, that's when you saw this, you found yourself just in this dark void, and then just like the stereotypical things with this bright light at the end of the tunnel kind of opens up kind of thing, and you just hear all these whispers, and it kind of and it draws you towards it, and when you get towards the light, that's kind of when you come to and you see your friends are down, but then you still hear that whisper, and it's coming from the room to the west of you.
Okay.
And so you're standing there right now with Shauna, with all these dead creatures around you. Let me actually get these up. Clean up this map a little. So what would you do?
Hello.
So,
Hello.
hello.
Oh, thank Christ. At least that's working now.
Okay. So what kind of thing is it I'm hearing to the west?
It sounds like it just sounds like little tiny whispers and a nice soft voice, but you really can't make out what it's saying.
Okay. I'm guessing I'm pretty close to Geo. I'd probably go over there and just double check him first.
Okay. Did you see my message in Discord, by the way?
Oh no, I didn't. One moment. I've Discord on my phone, so I haven't got more stuff open.
Oh. I can send it to you in the this new chat once I figure it out.
Okay.
I think this should work. Did you get it?
Yep. Sorry, I'm just reading it quick.
Oh, okay. I just want to make sure it went through the new overtone.
Yep, I've got it on both now. Thanks.
All right. Yeah, so when you go over to Geo and check out his lifeless body, he is not breathing at all. And you also notice Zaileron is also not breathing. But these whispers just keep getting louder as you get closer to this area when you were checking on Geo. Shauna, what are you doing?
I think we might have lost her. Oh, she's sorry.
Is it working? I dropped everything
Yeah.
for a second.
Yeah, it is working.
Okay. Perfect. Did I loot the body?
Which one?
That's some stuff on it. Okay, well, we'll start with Count Chocula, or whatever his name was. Do you have anything on him?
He has. Let's see. Actually, yeah, we'll put something on him.
So I think Costa would kind of like Neil there, kind of himself, kind of like bloodied and stuff over Geo, and kind of have a bit of a cry and reach over to Zaileron and kind of try and pull the two of them close to one another, and kind of kneel there crying for a bit, and then start like literally crawling on all fours to the sound of this whispering noise.
All right, Shauna, you find on Gideon 60 gold pieces, a bloodstone worth 50 gold pieces, and a potion of fire breath.
I'll take it.
Mhm.
Do I see Costa crawling on the floor?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Costa, while you crawl over, because this is the area over here, it's coming from this, behind this curtain. So,
Okay,
mhm.
I've still just got the right. I think. Has anybody else seen anything? Because I've just got the Descent to Avernus screen.
Oh, duh, that's my fault. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you haven't activated.
Yeah, I just activated it. Yeah, it's gonna be a little learning curve for all of us. Is it reloading for you guys?
Yes.
Yeah, it's white at the moment. It's now loading. It's
Okay. So you should all see now.
Yep.
Perfect. Yeah, so you hear the whispers coming from this area.
Okay.
It's just like,
I think that's because Rendar's not there.
yeah, Rendar's not there. Oh, your token's there. Let me,
Oh, well, I don't need to see anything just yet.
no, I'll put Rendar on the map just so you can see. Where are you? There you are.
Okay, there we go.
There's a glowing start button. Am I supposed to press that?
A glowing start button?
Yeah.
I don't know. What is it?
Got something that says Grand Cemetery Chapel that I can click on, but it doesn't do anything. And then right next to it, there's like a big glowing start button. I don't know.
Let's start, see what happens.
Oh, okay. Nothing. It's fine.
Did you see the previous map, the Avernus map, when you first logged in?
No.
Oh, you didn't see. I wonder if you have to turn on the same thing that Chris had to do, and Adam, they had to turn on hardware acceleration.
Well, because I can see everyone else's little token in the SCGRZ underneath the Grand Cemetery Chapel. I don't see mine there.
I don't even see you in the game. Actually, now that I'm looking, you're not even logged in. Just completely reload the webpage.
I'm looking at everybody else. Yeah, okay.
Maybe that's why. You got disconnected. Yeah, so as you come over into this area, the smashed remnants of fine furniture and the remains of stained glass windows are strewn across this area. Sections of one huge stained glass window remain intact, enough so that its subject can still be made out. The window once portrayed Lathander standing amid fallen soldiers, holding his hand aloft as the spirit of the dead rise to stand at his side. And that's when, as you approach this window, the whispers get just extremely loud. It's like all in your head, and then it almost becomes a little overwhelming, and everything just like flashes white. And you have this vision. And then after your vision is over, you come back and you're standing there and you're holding your sword of Torm, and you can just feel it still, like it's like vibrating a little bit. What would Greg do?
I would kind of, I don't know, if the sound of the whispering is getting kind of overwhelming, I'd probably kind of like hold on to my sword, but just kind of like try and focus on like what any of it is saying. As I'm kind of getting the vision and stuff, I'll probably sink to my knees and kind of like have my hands on the hilt of the sword, and just let it all wash over me, to try and get a clearer picture of what's going on.
Okay. Yeah, and as you do that, that's when you start to hear the voices kind of clear up, and they speak to you.
Okay. And that's what you sent me in the message, yeah?
Correct.
Okay. All right, Costa will take a big gulp, and kind of shakily kind of get to his feet, and then neatly kind of like bring his sword up to his forehead, kind of like blade up, and kind of do like almost like a salute with it up to what remains of the stained glass, and stride out of the room with purpose.
Nice. All right. Shauna, any luck?
I didn't have hardware something enabled, so I'm enabling it now, but it's making me restart Chrome.
Okay.
So
okay.
Everything's reloading now. I should be in a second.
Awesome.
Hopefully
all right. Yes. So you see Costa coming back from this other room with purpose. Costa.
Does he look possessed?
No. Costa, describe how you look. What's happening?
I'd say as if I was a kind of a bit of a wretched kind of like manky old man. I'm still that 100%, but there's kind of like not necessarily glow about me, but if my armor was a bit tarnished, maybe it looks a little bit smarter. I'm cutting up a little bit more of a thicker set silhouette, and I have a smile on my face that's kind of less kind of like I'm going to rape your grandma, and a little bit more
oh my god,
serene. And I'll go over to Leandra and kneel down beside her and take her hand in my hands and kind of clench them and say, "We're going to be all right, love. Trust me on this." And then I'll kind of drag Geo I'll kneel down again, drag Geo's kind of still body onto my lap a little bit, and just kind of like hold him, and I'll press my sword onto his chest and put his hands around it. So like, you know, when you see a knight buried with the sword on his chest with the hands kind of clamped around it, I'll do that to Geo, and then just as I'm cradling his body, I'll just whisper something in his ear, and like a slight glow will start to appear around the pair of us.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and this glow starts to appear, and as it appears, you see it kind of flow from you and just come all the way down into Geo. Geo, you are currently walking the plains of Avernus as a spirit. And as you're walking, you suddenly just get pulled back all the way to the chapel and thrown into your body, and you come to. And when you come to, you see Costa standing over you as you hold his sword.
All right. Am I pretty conscious right now?
As conscious as you would be, like, coming back from death, I guess. Yeah, like you'll be like just waking up, kind of feel, but like really hungover.
Right. If I recognize Costa at this point, if I can, I'm gonna gently raise my hand, put my hand, caress his cheek with my hand, and just softly say, "Lord of my love, to whom in vassalage I merit hath my duty strongly knit. To thee I send this written message, to witness duty, to show my wit."
That's beautiful, mate. Come on, get up.
And then I'm gonna quickly play. I want to play dead again.
Don't milk it, boy. Come on.
5 more minutes, mother.
We've got work to do. And I'll pass, like, as he's laying on my lap, I'll kind of pass him over to Leandra and kind of rest him on her lap. And then I'll go over and take my sword off him, and I'll do the same to Zaileron.
Okay. Yeah, this time when you do it with Zaileron, this again, you see this kind of radiant glow kind of sprout from you, and you can, as it comes off your body and starts to go into Zaileron, you can feel like this is all of it, kind of all that radiant energy that you had inside you as it goes into Zaileron's body. Zaileron, what god do you worship?
Money.
Money?
The god of sweet gold.
Okay, so yeah, so
in the sky.
Yeah.
all right. So then, yeah, you're also walking. Your spirit is just like walking the streets of Elturel right now in hell.
Windows at the moment.
Yeah, when the kind of the same thing happens to you, and you just get ripped back into your body, waking up to Costa.
Probably give you a quick glance, like, oh, did we win, Gramps?
We didn't win. Well, we beat that guy, but we still got a lot of work to do, boy. But we're gonna be all right.
I call that a win. Are you pregnant? Kind of glowing.
Mate, yeah.
Yeah, there's like little sparkles like just fading away around him as he's talking to you.
I'm feeling a bit weird, to be quite honest. But I kind of get with that, then I just kind of like, it's gone from me, and I'll kind of slump down a little bit and try and kind of keep my cool, but I'll visibly kind of go back to how I was. A little bit grubby.
You do notice though your sword is like still, it's not like glowing or anything, but it's like perfectly shiny, and like it doesn't have a dent on it or a scratch or anything.
Yeah.
Looks brand new.
Once I know Zaileron's okay, I'll take my sword back and sheath it.
Okay.
Right,
So-
well, glad that's over with. Did we find that knight? I slowly kind of get back up to my feet, just everything hurting.
Yeah, did he go down? Did he die?
Is the knight still alive, or was he in Cloud Kill too?
He's still alive.
Okay.
He's like,
there.
yeah, he's there. But he's just like mumbling still, like like all these like weird infernal languages or demonic languages, and or abyssal, and then celestial.
That's crazy.
Okay. Yeah, I'd go over and kind of try and lift him up, like arm over my shoulder and under his armpit, and try and haul him up.
Okay. Yeah, he's pretty heavy since he's wearing this heavy armor.
Yeah.
And a long sword. A nice long
Only
sword.
Render was here.
Who?
Oh, he was a good boy. We don't know where he is. He went down with a ship,
Oh, is he the
but
one that you lost with the ship? I think you
yeah.
mentioned
He's a good lad, that one, and a lot of potential.
What is that? Can't tell who that is. All right, it's gone.
Who is what?
It was like a lot, like maybe a fan or something. I'm not sure.
Huh.
I think it might be Adam.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I know what it is.
No, you can just put your just if you go on mute, then it's fine. Until you or maybe you push to talk. It doesn't like come all the time, but every now and then it's like. All right, yeah. So you guys are all standing there while this guy is just completely speaking gibberish. What would you like to do?
Oh,
get him back to the wherever the temple.
Yeah. Yeah, I concur.
Are you all feeling alright?
Me?
Well, all of you that just died, I think. You know what? We don't ask questions. Should we go?
Yeah, I think so. Are you alright, Gio? Can you get up?
I'm already dusting off my fake black coat
Whoa.
and smoking a cigarette. My wooden cigarette.
Your cap is a bit backwards. You might want to readjust it at the hairline there.
With my free hand, I will adjust my bald cap.
All right.
I'll kind of go over and kind of give you a bit of a hug and it's like, give me a couple of lines of Jason. Let's make sure you still got it.
What do you think you're talking about?
There we go. Lovely old stuff. Good boy, good boy. Taylor on, son. You good to go?
good as I'm gonna be.
All right. So you guys head back off to the High Cathedral? High Hall? All right.
Should we short rest first? We're all at like a single hit point.
Oh, that's a good point.
I don't trust walking across the streets at one hit point.
I guess Gio can't cast his hut, can he?
I can.
You can.
It's a ritual.
Okay, cool. Should we do that?
Let's definitely do that. Let's get in the hut.
All right.
Slightly unrelated. I'm currently building a tiki bar out in my garden, inspired by the tiki hut.
Awesome.
You're welcome.
I'm building a vineyard. I'm planting grapes.
Sort of, moving boxes. That's what it feels like.
You know, I want to do that so bad one day. Just build like a huge fort in my living room, like a kid. Just have fun, have people over, have a fort party. I think it'll be fun.
That'd be really cute.
And so, yeah, he takes his 10 minutes and casts his tiny hut. While you guys are in there, is there any? If there's nothing, I'm sure you're probably all just gonna relax and chill. As the hour goes by, the only thing that happens is off in the distance, every now and then you might hear a scream or some kind of strange noise of some kind of creature, but nothing comes close enough to interrupt your short rest.
Okay.
I don't remember. Had we short rested already the same day? I can't remember because stuff's all full in here.
No, because you just woke up from a long rest when you went down there.
Right. Okay. Okay. Good.
So this is your first one.
I will.
I wonder if you could just, can you hit your,
You can do the
oh
short
yeah,
rest and then
yeah.
roll.
There's a short rest button. Nice. Under hit die.
How many hit dice it's you roll?
Do we get our plus Constitution to your hit die? I don't remember. On a short rest.
Yes. I don't know how many it's gonna make me roll.
Everybody heal an extra 6.
Cool, thank you.
Man, I'm rolling fire right now.
I think it automatically adds to Constitution, does it? Looks like it, yeah.
Oh, I spoke too soon.
I love
Speed on this?
there's a short
So
rest
it-
button under your hit die.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of learning how to do
And
this.
roll how many?
As many as you want.
You'll regain what, half of your maximum hit die on a long rest?
Correct. Yep.
So I have to parry up, so I regain double
Oh yeah.
things, so I should get 12 more from that. So that's
That's like one of the single best items to have.
I'm at full and I rolled 2 hit dice.
Yeah, I love that thing.
I'm gonna use arcane recovery as well and get back 3 levels worth of spells.
Okay.
So I'm gonna get a second and a first back, I guess.
All right. Is there anything you guys wanted to talk about while you're in this tiny hut, or you're all done?
I'd probably be asking some questions about how they managed to kill Gideon, I guess is the name that I heard.
Chocula.
Yeah,
Uh,
Sir Cheap Shot, if you will.
Chris, you were there at the very end.
Oh, was I? Okay.
Yeah, it was Cloudkill that took us all out. But you were there for the kill. Who got the kill?
Everything's a little
Geo.
fuzzy. I think I suffered some head trauma.
No, Costa got the kill. I had Chris or Zaleron heal Costa with a health potion because he went down, and then Costa delivered the final blows.
And then you sacrificed yourself with a fireball, didn't you, to kill the other bits?
That was before that.
Oh, okay. That was a while ago. Sorry.
So hold on a second. I survived the fight with Count Chocula and then died after?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
that-
when one of his last, like the very last thing was running away, it dropped Cloudkill in the room.
Ah, that would do it.
And took us all out. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think everyone was still standing after the main fight, and then.
We were kind of focusing on him because he was like the hardest to kill, but there was some of the weird bug things just kind of on the periphery. Yeah, one of them just dumped a grenade in the room and legged it.
That's brilliant tactics for a bug, really.
I mean, it was effective.
Yeah. Did exactly what it said on the tin.
All right, so yeah, you finish your short rest. What would you guys like to do?
I'm up for heading back to the other church place. We need to get this guy back, don't we?
Yep. Oh wait, I was in the middle of a. Oh, there's a letter on it, Giovanni. We're in the middle of a stripping his plate armor, so we can give it to Costa.
The guy who's unconscious babbling.
Yeah.
Oh, the knight.
That's funny.
Yeah, we'll go back to doing that. I'm fine with that. No qualms if taken from a guy who's otherwise useless.
I'm
We can just
willing
give,
to.
we'll give it back afterwards. Probably
Yeah,
not.
I'm going to
but, you
borrow
know.
it.
Okay.
That's the way Costa would see it. That like, if this guy needs like, it's going to he's going to be lighter, and B, I'm going to have to be doing a lot of like the heavy fighting. So wearing it to protect him is the way Costa would be looking at it.
It's a 0% interest permanent loan.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you take off his nice armor and put it on. So you guys head off back to the High Hall. As you guys
Again,
Yep.
the entire way there, I'm keeping my eyes open for arrows because I think I'm down to 3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry, I had to shoot some.
No, you did what you had to do.
I'll wait for everybody to leave first, and I'm gonna look down at Count Chocula. Oh, this is pretty obscene for Giovanni, but I'm gonna squat down and fart in his face. Well, that's why I waited for everyone to go first.
Appearances are everything, after all.
But what kind of armor did he have? Was it plate mail?
yeah.
It was a full plate. It was full
Yeah.
plate. So, it's 18 base armor class.
Okay. I was just going to drag one across and put it on my sheet. That was all.
Yeah, you know how to work Foundry. You have it, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah. As you guys are walking out, you probably hear like, is it like a loud fart or is it like a silent one? Silent but deadly?
It's probably more both.
Nice. And you start heading on your way back. You could tell like the city is, I mean, it's still obviously there's fire everywhere and it's just, I mean, it's hell, and it's hot and humid. But the people, like, you don't really see as many, you don't hear as many screams as you've heard before. So you would assume like people either they're dying or they've made their way to High Hall. But on your way back, you do hear off in the distance as you start coming down one of the streets, it sounds like a battle, like someone's like fighting, and you hear these kind of noises attacking. And when you look over, you see these ghouls, and they're surrounding this tall figure who you recognize as Rendar. The new map should load.
Well, we've made our peace with Rendar going down with the ship.
Yeah, it's a matter of how many ghouls are we talking here? Is it like overwhelming odds are totally in their favor? Because I'm already feeling pretty dinged up. And with
Look
my
across
three,
and say, sorry.
with my 3 arrows, I'm going full Hawkeye here. I'm just gonna fire 3 arrows and then stand there and watch.
All right, so
It wouldn't quite twig that it's him for Costa. He'd be like, look at that orc. He looks just like Rendar. I'm seeing him everywhere. Must be missing him.
Put my hand on Costa's shoulder. Just nod softly.
So yeah, I put you all in initiative. So to go to initiative, there's a little. If you right click on a token, I already did it. I'm just telling you how to do it. You'll see that there's this little shield and 2 swords going behind it. The combat toggle that puts you into the combat tracker. On the right, you'll see that there's a little fist next to the chat log, the combat tracker, and you just hit the dice next to your name, and it'll roll your initiative for you. Yep.
I'm still loading the map currently. It's just kind of stuck at 90% for me.
Miko, yeah, mine's stuck at 92. Don't make me go first. I'm not gonna do anything.
Never even met this guy.
I don't know him.
Hey, you have.
It's a random orc. It's fine.
No, Leandra hasn't though.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I don't know who this is.
Hopefully this music isn't too loud when I put it on. Nope.
Is there a way to make the icons at the bottom smaller, like the pictures of characters?
Yeah, you gotta pop them out, and then bottom
Does-
right, you have the little arrows pointing both directions, and you drag. So the pop out is the top left.
Yeah, and then there's these 2 arrows pointing in 2 directions, and that makes them small, medium, or large.
Okay. Nope, it's just stuck now. Oh well.
Yeah, I'll put that. All right. So yeah, you see these ghouls surrounding Rendar, and they're just like going at him, trying to bite him. Misses. How many are there? 7.
Pretty sure Rendar's AC is 13.
Yep.
Oh. Oh yeah, it is.
Oh wait, whoa.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
it's-
Where's that? Took a short
No,
rest.
it's only a 6. Oh wait, it's
You rolled a 13.
oh,
The first one was a hit.
sorry.
I watch him get bit. Oh well, it's a lost cause now. He's becoming one of them. That's how it works.
So yeah, one of the ghouls bites you.
Where's it?
Okay. You mean the attack?
Cut it by 4. Make it a 9.
Oh, the damage. Okay.
Oh no, the attack.
Oh, okay. So lost right now. All right. Another one's going to go after him.
Oh,
15 for 7 damage. A cool thing, if you just click on your token, and if you right click over the 7 damage, you'll see that it pops up these little options where you can apply damage. It's a quick way to do it.
there we go.
One more is going to try to attack you. Damn. These things are rolling well. For another 9. Right. Leandra.
It's not my problem. I do nothing?
Okay.
I can't move my map though. I'm stuck at it's like at the very bottom. I can't scroll down the screen. I can just like zoom in and out.
Oh.
Oh, right
Oh,
click
mouse.
and drag.
Right click and drag. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll hold Firebolt for if the others engage in the fight, but if they don't, I'm keen to just move on.
Okay. Rendar.
Alright, how do I make an attack?
So
I mean, first off, wait.
Yeah. you just click on the icon like for Great Axe if that's what you were going to use, and then it'll bring up attack inside the chat, and you just hit attack. Trying to. Here we go.
How do we do max crit?
There's actually a macro I can get. I just have to find it.
That it comes up with the option of crit, doesn't it?
It does.
What do
Yeah,
you
it
do
does.
there?
Yeah, it does that.
All right.
No problem. Do you see what I'm talking about, Adam?
Nope. In the
Oh.
chat.
On your character sheet, yeah. If you got your character sheet open,
Yep.
and you go to your inventory,
Yep.
and then you'll have your weapons. If you left click on the picture of the weapon, so say it's a great axe, left click on the picture
Yep.
of the axe, and then it should come up in chat.
Yep. You got it. Perfect. 19. Nice. Which one are you going after? I guess they would have been closer to you.
The one to my left.
Okay. Now you just have to roll damage by hitting the damage button.
Now, a bonus action, I'm raging. So +2 plus a 1d6 plus 3 for Divine Fury. How's that working?
You can roll a d6 from the bottom. There's a little dice numbers. I'll figure out how to add that to your character sheet. All right. Yeah, you kill that one.
You can also, for your spells too, you favorite it, it'll pop up on your core section, so you don't have to keep switching through tabs.
Yeah, I like that little function right there.
And I have extra attack, so I'm going to use the other attack to attack the other dude.
Okay.
On the right.
That's a hit. Nice.
Wait, no, I don't get the 4. 'cause it's
Okay.
just on the first.
All right. Yeah, he's already looking pretty bad. Will that be all?
That's my turn.
All right. Zaileron.
I would probably shout, "Do you have any arrows?"
I have javelins.
Yeah, I guess I'll shoot the injured one.
Okay.
Oh, right, I clicked the picture of it for the attack.
Nice. That's a hit.
Yeah, I hope so. Good normal. I should get sneak attack on this as well if I need it.
Yeah. Also, you notice that there are these the 1 through 10 or 1 through 0 buttons on the bottom of the screen. If you drag like anything over to them, it makes it into a macro. So like you could drag a weapon into one of them, and you'll just have like a quick access to it.
Well,
You
that's
could-
convenient.
Yeah, you could pretty much drag
Fine.
anything there.
Here we go. It's like World of Warcraft over here.
Yep.
Oh, well. There you go for an extra 4 damage.
Awesome. All right. Yeah, he is
And then I'll
dead.
target the one just north of that one with my second attack.
Okay. The one next to Rendar. This one. Or this one.
Yes.
Okay, this one.
The one north of the one I just killed.
Okay. Oh, that was the attack. Oops.
I wish that was the damage. You're fine to count that as the damage.
Ah. Alright.
And then I take some movement, and we're walking, and we're walking. And that's my turn.
Sorry, I lost all audio for a second there. Can I take the firebolt? I said I was.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Sorry, I might lost my internet for a while. So do I just click on it in my spell book then?
Yes. Yep, you click on the icon.
Oh.
If you click on the actual word, it brings up the description.
Okay, well.
Yep, there you go.
Motherfucker.
Ah.
Watch it.
Unfortunately, yeah, that misses.
Okay.
Alright. Giovanni.
I'll hit that one.
Okay.
Did the orange thing come up?
The what?
The orange targeting reticle.
Oh. I haven't really figured that part out yet. I don't, because yeah. Oh, I guess it
You see it,
does.
though.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, okay, I see what it does.
That's right click twice, or it's in the tools, top left. That's a hit
It's definitely a hit.
for 9.
Alright.
I'm gonna stay right here.
This is looking pretty bad. Alright. Costa.
Realizing that that is actually Rendar, he's going to draw the sword and charge in. And I'll get over to. I'll take dash as well to get myself to here.
Okay. Yeah. As you come up to this one, you notice this one is like a little different than the rest. He's wearing very nice leather armor.
Okay. Okay, having dashed, that's all I can do, really.
You have
Okay.
an action surge.
Oh, I do have an action surge, yeah, because we're rested. I'm going to use my action surge and go at him. So I'm going to target him.
I don't see what the roll was.
No.
Did you have your token selected? Oh, there it is. 17. Yep, that's a hit.
The dice are just really, really slow to settle on mine.
Oh, is that what's happening? Alright.
You could turn off 3D dice if you want.
Where? Do you know where?
Gears top right, configure settings, module settings, 3D dice settings, and then
Okay.
just disable it.
Cool, thank you.
Alright. Yeah, you caused him some massive damage. Anything else?
No, that's it.
All
You
right.
got another one.
Oh shit! Here I am. Sorry, I'm looking at dice and not really paying attention. Yeah, again then.
I'm going to turn mine off too.
15.
That's a hit. Seems like everything takes longer when you're in Europe. 13 damage, all right. Yeah, he goes down. You also notice that when he goes down, like his studded leather armor, it doesn't even it's still like perfectly clean, and it doesn't seem to get dirty at all.
Okay, I will note that and come back to that in a little while.
All right. Lulu. She's gonna fly in. I'll save him.
Here?
Yeah. Wait, is she here? Did she come? I don't. No, she stayed at the thing. That's right. Sorry. All right.
She would have died for sure.
So these ghouls, this one comes up to Rendar. This one comes up to Rendar. This one walks up to you, Costa. So we'll start with Costa. 18.
Yeah, I have got 18 because so it's a hit.
Okay. For 5 damage. The other 3 are going to attack Brendar. They're gonna claw at you. At 8 and miss. Another one claws at you for 17.
I'm gonna try to cut that.
Okay.
Sorry. Nope.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Saving throw would be the one on the right.
If you click on Constitution, it'll bring up a menu, and it just asks if it's ability check or a saving throw.
Nope.
Okay, you are paralyzed for 1 minute.
Of course I am.
Sorry. And he gives you...
You're still raging, so take half damage.
Yep.
Did I roll the damage? Oh, here we go. So 5 damage. The third one tries to bite you. 13.
God damn it. Yep.
You need some better armor. For 4. All right, Leandra.
I mean, I'm pretty tapped for everything, so I'll just shoot a firebolt at the one bothering the orc.
Okay. I think there's a way I can make it automatically roll too, if you guys like that option better. Oh.
I won't do it.
That would be better.
Yeah. All right, yeah, that one just flies right by, skimming a piece of Costa's hair.
Sorry. Yep, that's me.
Rendar.
Well, I'm paralyzed.
Oh yeah, but you could do the save again.
Okay.
Nice. You are no longer paralyzed.
But that's my turn, right?
Yes. Zaileron.
I will fire my last arrow at this guy next to Costa.
Okay.
I see how it is.
Hey man, I know Costa better than I know you.
Do you? I guess. You just haven't seen him in like 2 days
I've
or
seen
so,
him
or 3
longer at
days.
the very least.
Yeah, 3 extra days. All right.
Still
9
lag.
crazy. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Okay, I will use. I guess I'll put my bow away and draw my rapier and take some movement.
Yeah, there's a whole there's a way to do the whole like lines and stuff. I forget. I think
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch some like tutorials on this at some point. But yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
yeah, if you go to the cogwheel, there's a whole reference on them, control references, and it brings up a whole list of all the keyboard shortcuts.
Right now, I'm just enthralled watching everybody's little cursors. Whiz
I know, right? I could turn that off too if it's too much of a distraction.
No.
All right, Geo.
Just looks like little sprites flying around.
Yeah.
That guy.
Okay. Nice.
Have you seen
14.
the?
Yep.
Sorry, have you seen the mod you can get for all the different kind of weather effects? So beyond
Yeah.
the basic ones, you can get like embers and things. That'd look cool in.
Ooh, that would look cool. I saw the module. I didn't. I should have gotten it. Right?
Yeah.
Is that all, Geo? Geo? Okay. Costa.
Okay, Costa's going to hit the one in front of him.
Okay. Definitely a hit. Oh, so close. Still holding on.
Okay. Okay, and again. Has the Torm sword has been buffed?
Oh, did you? Did you add the 2?
No, I didn't. I
Oh.
you had.
Oh, no, I did not.
Okay.
So then he would have died. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, okay. Alright, so then I'll move over to can I get next to one of the others? 5, 10. Yeah, so I'll move to here and attack this one.
Okay. That's a hit.
So again, 2 to that.
Okay. Is that all?
Yep, that's it.
Okay. Ghouls. One is going to. Huh? Were you going to say something?
Do you want me to just? Yeah, I was. I was just going to say, do you want me to just drag and click a different sword in, or do you want me to alter the?
Oh, you could grab another one, a +2, if you want, and just change the name. Yeah, it makes it easier.
Yeah.
So yeah, one of them's gonna go after you, Costa. He's gonna try to bite you.
Okay.
Miss. The other one's gonna try to bite you, Rendar. Oh, God. For 10. So 5, yep. Leandra.
Maybe not roll a 1 this time?
Nice. That hits. Which one are you going after?
Meeny, meeny, miny, moe. Doesn't really matter to me. The one by
Costa.
Costa?
Okay.
Oh wow. I'm on fire tonight.
All right. Is that all?
That's me. Yup.
Rendar.
I'm going to attack the one that just attacked me, so this guy.
That's a hit. There you go. All right.
Plus Divine Fury. some
Nice. Yeah, he's looking pretty bad.
ranging, And extra attack.
Another hit. Yeah. You slice his head off.
And that's my turn.
Sailor on.
Well, there's not a whole bunch I can do, so I will take my movement to get here, and I'm just gonna draw and throw a dagger at the other one.
Okay.
Just let me quickly go in here and. All right.
All right.
12.
That is a miss.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh wait, no, it's a hit. Sorry, that's a hit.
Nope.
The other one had a 13 AC, not this one. All right.
Or 6.
Yeah, he's looking really, really bad.
That's it for my turn.
Okay. Giovanni.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery.
Okay. Wisdom save. $16.
That saves.
Costa.
Okay, I'm gonna get that soul surviving one.
That's a hit.
So this one should change because I rolled a. Oh no, that's right. Carry on.
Oh yeah, you just like cut the guy in half. Awesome.
Yeah, Greg, you got to put in the less than roll 2 thing.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at. That's what
All right. Yeah, so you guys fight off all these ghouls. They're all just lying there in pieces and bloodied up. And you found Rendar.
I'll go over.
God.
I go rushing over to him and give him a hug for all of like about 10 seconds, then push him away. He's like, "Where the fuck do you think you've been? I've I've been worried. You would know what we've been going through. You put us through the ringer, boy. Where have you been?
I just woke up. I was dangling over the side of the city. I had to pull myself up. There's devils. Where are we?
We're in hell, boy. Actual hell.
Oh, okay, that explains it.
Tell me you got the book with you.
Book?
You know, the book full of evil magic.
What we shoved inside your horse? Where's your horse, anyways?
It went over the side with the boat.
Can we say, for argument's sake, that Rendar managed to get the book? He's been completely unaware that that's what we're after.
It's so good to see you. By the way, where's the book? No, the book is gone.
Picturing us like already patting him down, looking for the book on his person.
Just
where are you hiding it?
I have no book.
Oh well. I guess we could do without it.
Yeah, Brendar, with your old crew, you also see a female elven wizard with them.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm Rendar. Who are you?
Leandra. I assume you're the one they lost when they got here.
Yep, that'd be me.
They cried for days. They wept agony, by the way.
That doesn't sound right.
No, they didn't. They moved on. Anyway, you're alive. How?
I don't know. I woke up, as I said, dangling over the side of the city, and just started wandering. I don't really know this place.
Well, welcome to hell.
Thanks.
Should we get back to the hall? Sorry, was someone saying
Sorry.
something?
I was going to say, yeah, Leandra's one of two ladies we met. She's been the least treacherous of the two so far, though. But the day's still young.
It's not saying much. The other one tried to enslave and kill Jason. So
Yeah,
it's not saying much.
Yeah, I'll give Rendar a bit of a nudge in the ribs. Yeah, Jason, you remember Jason here, pointing at Geo. Bit off a little bit more than he could chew with what we can only assume was a succubus. I'm sure he'll want to tell you all about that.
I do my penitent. I do my penitent squint and nod.
Brendar is just laughing at Jason.
He alright?
Well, now what?
Well, we
Get
can.
back to High Hall.
You're really low, Shauna. I can't. I'm trying to have you like turned all the way up, and I still have a hard time.
Sorry, I have to like hold my microphone for it to work properly.
Oh.
Is that better?
Oh yeah, that's a lot better.
Okay, sorry, I'll try to remember. Right.
Oh, the
Okay.
night we were dragging him.
You have to High Hall.
Oh, speaking of which, our pack mule's back. So Rendar, chop chop.
I'll go over to that armor that I noticed, and take a look at it.
Okay. Yeah, you recognize this as armor, like a +1 studded leather armor of gleaming.
Okay.
You
I'll
don't
strip.
say.
I'll strip it off him and say, "Have I got any takers?"
Immediately, hands in the air, like, ooh, me, I can take it.
Yeah, I'll hand it to Sailor. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, I definitely kind of give it a once over, turn it back and forth. Ah, nice. Relatively free of holes.
Yeah. Only smells a little bit like ghoul.
I'm sure it'll wash off.
Yeah.
Well,
Sorry.
like, do the spit on it and kind of shine part of it. See, it's coming off already.
You also find an explorer's pack on him.
Okay.
And a belt pouch, which is holding a potion of invisibility inside.
Foster will look around sheepishly and go to pick it up as normal, and it just tings across the plate mail as he can't slot it in anywhere. It's like ting, 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 and he tries to tuck it into the armpit bit.
Old habits die hard. Add a character, Sebastian. I have no idea how to add that armor to my character.
If you go to the top right, there's a thing called compendium packs. Yeah, compendium packs. If you open that up and go down to items.
Okay,
Click-
there we go.
click-
I got it. Now.
Click item and just type it in, and it'll come up. Sorry, Sebastian. I need to put the mod in the formula for my sword. Re-rolling the 1s and 2s.
Mm-hmm. It
I
was
forgot how you said you did that.
it was just R1, I
So
believe.
At the
After
end of
it
the
was one,
formula.
yeah, it was one like 1D or 2D6 R1, I think it was, and then the rest of your formula. So you just put the R1 after the 2D6.
Okay, so is there a space after the 2d6, or is it straight after it?
Straight after.
So R.
Oh,
Two.
is it R? Oh.
The 2d6
Oh,
R.
Or yeah, it's either or. I guess you could say RO that, or just R1. Or yeah, wait, I just had it, didn't I? Look on your other sword. What do I have in your other sword?
You can scroll up and just take a look.
Yeah.
And sorry, did you say that was studded leather or glamour studded leather?
Glamour.
Hey, glamored?
Yup.
Well, let me get that then.
Yeah, I'll give it to you, Jason. I'll be like, you know what, Jason, maybe you could use this more than I could.
Actually, no. Here's the thing. Okay, because I just looked it up. Because I thought Sebastian said gleaming. I was like,
Oh,
yeah,
wait.
whatever.
It's what did I say? Let me look again.
Well, you first said gleaming. I wanted the glamour because, well, you know, you can.
It looks like clothes.
Yeah, exactly. You can
Oh, no,
turn
this
it
is-
into anything you want. So
Yeah, this is the gleaming one.
alright, you can keep that one. I don't give a shit. But when the glamour comes up, I'll be taking that one.
Alright. Ooh, it's still so hot in here. All right. Yeah. So you guys keep heading towards High Hall.
Gonna get Rendar's Hall the Night.
Yeah, not even complete.
All right. So you guys make it all the way back to High Hall without any other incidences besides just the craziness going around you. But yeah, nothing comes at you. Let's see. This one. Yeah, so Rendo, you haven't been in here yet, so I just saw you popped in, so I'll read you what you see. So in this room, this large crypt area is presently home to over 100 frightened people. They're cowering behind sarcophagi and in alcoves. Their eyes are red and their cheeks stained with tears. Standing before a large font is a haggard woman, her gray hair matted with sweat. With one arm, she still clutches a leather-bound tome to her side, and she holds what appears to be a ceremonial mace. That looks really fragile in one of her hands. The rest of you are still loading. Seems like it takes a while to load.
I'm actually gonna open this up in Chrome, I think, because the background layer didn't load. I've got all the lighting and everything and all the tokens, but there's no background.
It's a pretty big map, so maybe it might just take a second.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
you're further than I am. I'm still at 50%.
Oh, this is not good.
Well, I think it's because Firefox is just garbage, apparently.
Takes a while to load on Chrome as well.
Maybe I shouldn't use these massive maps then. Just use the regular ones. It's so hot in here. Where's my phone? Wow. Have any of you gotten past 50%?
I'm on 80%.
I've been sitting on 80 for like a minute.
Yeah. There's a little bit more to that formula that I had to put in, Sebastian, but I figured it out.
Okay. Yeah, there's a whole I saw that they have all the formulas on the Foundry website.
Yeah. I asked on Discord when we were talking about it earlier. So it was the R and then like a back arrow equals 2. There you go. I've got it now.
It's like everyone jumped over at once.
There we go.
Leandra's still on the other side. She hasn't come in yet. Yeah, so as you come in, Feria, she sees you all coming in, dragging the guy, and she dropped, like, she at the sight of him, like, just all messed up and just looks all crazed. She like freaks out and she drops her mace, and when the thing falls, it just like shatters. And then she looks down and then she starts crying, and then she runs over. She's like, "What's wrong with him?"
He's talking all kinds of gibberish. I don't know what languages they are, but it's not normal, I'm telling you that.
I kick the helmet.
Yeah, you kick the helmet, and he's just like still like talking gibberish and all this other crazy stuff. And she's listening to him, and she says, "It seems like he might be possessed of some sort."
Oh, well, that makes sense, yeah.
Upon hearing that, Renner's going to drop him.
Okay. Yeah, he just crashes to the ground, and she looks at you, and she kind of like backs up a little bit. Oh, we haven't met. I'm Faria.
Renner.
She goes,
What's possessed?
he's speaking a strange abyssal language. He doesn't know abyssal. So I could only assume that he's being possessed by one, or some kind of creature must be talking through him. Oh, this is not good. He's wearing the helm of Torm. I don't understand. He should be connected with Torm. And she says, I think I'm going to have to perform an exorcism.
Shall I go get a bucket?
For what?
Oh, is he going to vomit pea soup?
She says, I hope not.
Okay, just
But please, we need to get him to the altar of Torm.
where's the altar of Torm?
It's on the other side of this crypt.
Okay, I thought it was going to be
God,
another.
I'm so glad. I honestly thought she was going to say other side of the city.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
Yeah,
sorry,
I'll give
no.
Renda the nod to.
She says it's upstairs. It's upstairs next to the Torm up there. That one.
Okay. I'll nod at Rendar to sling him over his shoulder again.
All right.
Mischief boy.
Sort of picks him up, just kind of arms outstretched underneath the armpits, holding him as far away from himself as possible.
Just looking for that guy. I don't know where he went. Huh. I lost him.
Who's that?
Oh, never mind. There is no guy. Alright. Now I'm sorry to do this to you guys.
Hey, Greg, can you do me a favor?
Yep.
On your Discord, can you go into your settings? It's in your voice and video, scroll down. Tell me if you have the enable quality of service high packet priority enabled.
Okay. It's going to take a minute because I had it turned off on my laptop.
Yeah, okay, this loading is an issue. I might have to figure out something. Or just use smaller maps. I wonder if there's a way I can make it preload all the maps before I bring you to them to look that up.
Have you got them on your screen? Have you got them all up?
Oh
on the
yeah,
top
it
of
loads
your-
up in like it loads up in 1 second for me.
Okay.
Could also be my internet speed.
Sorry, Chang. Say all that again.
in your Discord settings or your
Yeah.
voice and video,
Yeah.
scroll down. Tell me if you have enable quality of service high packet priority enabled.
Yes, I do.
Turn that off.
Okay.
Honestly, that may or may not fix your problem.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, since we're loading, I can test it with you real quick if you want.
Okay. Cool. Let me just come off. I'll come off this for a second.
Yeah, you're fine now.
That's
You're
hilarious.
absolutely fine.
All this time,
Oh,
Greg.
no.
Aw.
Wait, did you change it or did you just... Was it off? Yeah, no. God damn it. Never mind.
All right.
Well, it was fun for a while.
For a sweet second, I thought everything was going to be okay, but
That's not how it
Or-
works.
It did work for us for a little bit, and then it started messing up again.
Yeah, these loading times are just not gonna work. I'm trying to mess with my router to see if there's some way I can make the uploads faster.
I guess like some of the maps, like maybe could you chop them up yourself, make them smaller?
I could. Yeah, I could lower the resolution or just use the regular maps. These are like made by somebody. And they're like, I don't know, a lot bigger from all the graphics.
Yeah.
But I mean, it seems like it's taking a little bit too long.
I haven't even got load time on mine. It's just a white screen.
Well, this will be a good time to take a 10-minute break, guys.
It's just come up. It's just come up.
Yeah, but everybody else still has to load. But yeah, it's been a rough day. Let's take a 10-minute break.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, like 9:52. That'll help me get through some more of these issues.
Okay.
Are they still?
I'm here.
Nope,
Can you hear me?
Yep, I hear you. Did it work?
No. No, I
Oh.
don't really know why.
That's
yeah,
too
I can
bad.
hear-
It is strange though how it works for that software but not for Discord, considering Discord's like a worldwide like software or that's
Yeah.
our service. So that's really strange. I wonder what it could be.
I've no idea. But I mean, it's not just with you guys. Even doing Discord in my own city with other people, it's always really bad.
That is
And
interesting.
I've tried multiple kind of mics and headsets. This is like since I've been playing with you guys for about a year, and I'm on my 4th bit of kit, just because I couldn't get anything to work.
That's crazy. All right. Let's see.
All right, I'm back.
Awesome.
Could you hear me, Chang?
For a little while, then you started cutting out. Did you like open something in the meantime, like before that, or like in between?
So as soon as I stopped hearing you, I went back and tried to check my my mic and my headset, but I didn't change any of the settings.
You didn't open anything?
No.
All right. Honestly, it's probably. I mean, it might be your computer. I know your computer is kind of like old.
No, I think he just bought it.
Yeah, I bought it. I bought it.
Just bought it?
It's like a year old.
Yeah, because he
It's a
bought
laptop.
it. He bought it to play Roll20.
And is it's a good laptop or just sort of like just utility PC?
It's a pretty average one. It's just yeah, pretty basic to be honest. But should that make a difference?
Yeah, well, yes. Sometimes older PCs or like older PCs, or like less powerful ones, laptops or whatever, might if your CPU usage is like clocked all the way up, it's gonna screw with all your internals, like your microphone.
Okay.
That may be the case. That's the only thing I have. That's the only thing I can think of left. Which is
I mean, it's
probably
like-
the case because it starts working for a few seconds, and that's when I'm assuming the CPU usage is going to start to spike up.
Okay. Do you know where I could check that on my laptop?
Oh yeah, you could just hop into a random voice channel. Doesn't matter. Just start talking and just open your task manager and just keep an eye on it.
Okay.
If that's not the problem, then I genuinely have no idea anymore.
Well, it's awesome that you're trying to figure it out, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Chang. Thank you, but it's really frustrating.
Can imagine.
I know the feeling. I also know the feeling of not receiving any help, even when you post the forums and stuff. It's like, well, I gotta try to do this myself.
I feel so bad for those people every time because I'll search for a problem and I'll see somebody else ask it and no one answered it in the last couple of years. I'm like, oh, that sucks for that person. I was like, I feel more bad for them than for me not finding an answer. So I hate that. I just hate that feeling, like being just ignored completely. Like no one likes that feeling, I guess. But yeah.
I like to think they got messaged privately, so they did get an answer. It was just in a private message.
Honestly, there's nothing worse than having a problem that you can't find a solution to, even though it should be so straightforward.
Yeah.
So I feel your pain, Greg.
And then when you do find it, it is straightforward.
Yeah.
Well, it's like me, I can't run Saints Row 4 on my computer for whatever reason, because it runs for like 30 seconds and then crashes. And everything I've looked up online doesn't work.
Oh. So crazy.
Yep. It's just infuriating, so I just stopped trying to play it. That was my solution. I was like, you know what? I don't need to beat this game.
All right. So as you guys come upstairs and start heading towards Torm's altar, this private chapel holds a desecrated altar with a decidedly fiendish air. Once dedicated to Torm, the altar's features have been defaced with blood, ichor, and torn strips of flesh laced together and sewn like over it. Of all, like, I don't know, flesh and intestines. And as you get closer, Feria, she like kind of quickly puts her arms out to both sides, like to block everyone from passing her. She says, "No, stop, don't go any closer." And she says, "Look at this altar. It's completely desecrated." She says, I can see it from here that it's giving off some strain energy. We're going to have to purify it. Does any of you bring any of that holy water?"
Yeah.
We've all got some still. We do.
I still have 13 vials.
Awesome. She says, "That's perfect. At least throw 3 of them on here. But don't get too close."
Yeah, I'll chuck them from where I am then.
Okay.
I mean, it's a stationary target. It's not moving. So.
Yeah, you perfectly could do it. So you chuck those vials of holy water onto this altar, and when they smash and the water just splashes everywhere, it all just starts sizzling, like as if it just was, as if the water itself was acid, and it's just burning through all this flesh and these intestines draped over this altar, and it just kind of just start like falling off of it and just slapping down. And then you kind of just see the blood start like coming down the altar, and the whole thing just kind of purifies itself, and it looks perfectly brand new. She goes, "Those foul beasts." And she says, "Quick, put his body onto the altar, or next to it anyway."
I'll nod to Rendor.
With a moment's hesitation, Rendar looks back, keeps going, and lay him on the altar.
Okay, she says, "Has any of you ever participated in a ritual before like this?"
In my younger days, I was involved in an orgy. Is it similar?
She says like a little prayer to herself before she says, "No, not even close." She kind of gives you a weird look.
Sorry, don't thought I might help, but
she says,
it's a similar smell. What with the incense?
She says, "Well, you just volunteered yourself to help. Come."
Careful with your words.
All right. So she says, "It's going to take at least, I don't know, 30 seconds." And she says,
"Then I'm your man."
She like pauses for a second and thinks about what you just said. She says, "We need to find something that represents the unknown hero." She goes, "Oh, could one of you get that sword down in the basement? Because I don't think she knows you took it. And you have it sheathed."
I kind of like, I've got this. Hold it up.
She's like, "You have the sword?"
Oh yeah, I've become quite attached to it. And it to me, I think.
"That doesn't matter." And she goes, "You're going to have to lay it on top of him and hold it there while I recite this prayer."
Well, okay then.
She says, "Now, you have to be strong. Remember, if he's possessed, there must be something inside of him."
Okay. It's not going to be me, is it?
She does a switch. "Yay, we saved him." You're like mumbling weird words. No. So yeah, she gets down on her hands and knees and she starts praying with her hands gently over his body while you hover over yourself.
It is like that orgy.
I heard this smirk and I'm like, wait, I said hands and knees, didn't I? Oh my god. Yeah. So yeah, she's on her hands and he's praying, and everyone's looking at each other like, "Uh-oh, what's gonna happen?" Because
I start to loosen my belt.
but her eyes are closed, so she doesn't see what you're doing. And she's saying this prayer, and you start to feel the sword start to vibrate. It's like almost like you're holding.
Just like the ocean.
I can't keep going with this story every time I say something. Oh god.
I'm muting. Go on.
Now I have to think about what I'm saying next. God. So the sword.
No matter what you say, it's gonna be just like the orgy.
I guess. So yeah, you're holding the sword and it starts to vibrate. You ever like when you like touch something electrical, like you get that weird feeling? Because I don't know, am I the only one that does that? But
Yeah.
like a low voltage wire, like it's like a little like in your arm. Like when they're on your nipples, you know? No, like, no. It just starts to vibrate, and you just feel like this little electrical static kind of coursing through your arms, and it just seems like it's getting harder and harder to hold. Give me a Constitution saving throw. Oh my god.
Sorry, just looking for saving throws.
No problem. I know you're a little excited. Oh, nice. Yeah, you are just like you tell us you're just holding this thing down. Really, you're like you're not letting go.
It's not my first time.
Yeah, now she keeps praying, like, and she's getting louder and louder, and then you start hearing this like this terrible, like almost like a squeaky like like kind of noise coming from this helmet, and his whole body starts. His whole body starts to like convulse, and he's like speaking more and more, and his demonic words are getting louder, and it's like that sound of the demons talking through you, and these two little like fuzzy white balls come out of it.
We got a squirter.
Everyone roll initiative. Oh my god, that was funny.
Fuzzy white ball.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh god, I can't stop laughing. All right, let's. Oh, nice. You all put yourself in there.
Well, I mean, you say all.
Well,
I don't remember how to do this.
Yeah.
What do I do? I click my token and then
Right click and then hit the shield. Yeah.
Aha, okay, here we go. I figured it out. We got there eventually.
I'll put them on the same. All right, so yeah, these things come out and they just start whizzing all around your head, Costa, and they're just making this screechy kind of noise like the entire time, like they're just screaming at you and like almost like sounding of, I don't know, nails on glass or a chalkboard. And his body keeps convulsing and she's holding him down, saying her prayers, and she says, you can't let go. Don't let go through the ritual or it's going to get ruined. Giovanni, what do you do?
I will firebolt That one.
Point again. I wasn't looking. This one.
The
Or this-
target.
Yeah.
Is the target not showing up?
Oh, yeah, oh, it is. Okay, that's what that dot is. Yeah.
I'm talking about the border, like the orange border around.
Oh
the,
no, we don't see that. I just see like a little red dot on it now. So I'm assuming that's what happens when you do that.
Yeah, so the little coloured dot is
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
On
it's
his-
colour coded to the
Correspond
person.
color.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Anyway, 14.
Yeah, on your side, you see that like that target on them. Yeah. I wish I saw that. 14 is not a hit. They're just whizzing around the air so fast.
Okay, that rolled a little wrong. I don't know why I rolled disadvantage.
Oh.
So it's technically supposed to be a 17.
Oh, 17? Unfortunately, it's still a miss.
Right. Of course it is. We fought these things before. Tough as hell. I'm gonna move a little bit.
Okay.
And I'm going to inspire Rendar.
Yeah.
I just realized if you right click on any of the icons on the right, it pops those windows out too. Like the chat, the combat tracker, all those pop out.
Oh, look at that.
The combat tracker one's very useful.
Yeah,
Keep swapping back and forth.
I love this thing. It happened earlier, but I didn't know how it happened. But I guess I just figured it out. All right, is that all, Giovanni?
Yeah, I believe I ended my turn.
Oh,
I guess I
okay.
did.
All right, so yeah, these will-o-wisps start going after you, Costa.
Okay.
This first one attacks. And it comes at you and you feel a shock.
See the attack roll, so
21.
21's a hit.
I was gonna cut that.
Okay.
I'll cut that. 4. So 17.
That is a miss. This other one also comes around. It just goes at you. 18.
Yeah.
All right. For 9 damage. Okay. Leandra.
I will just attempt to. They seem hard to hit. I'll try to fire a different one.
Oh.
18?
That is a miss. Wait, is it? Yeah, that's a miss.
Okay. I'm going to back up. And yeah, do I still have? I still have mage armor up from before, right? It lasts 8 hours, so I still have it up from earlier.
You're what?
Mage armor lasts 8
Oh,
hours.
yeah,
so I still
yes. Yeah.
have- Okay, that's me then.
Okay. Costa.
I'm going to give aim for this one.
Okay.
Wait, you said you can't take your sword off him?
Oh, yeah. That's right. You can't, you have to hold the sword on him. That's right. You can't
Oh,
do
Alright.
anything.
You can hold it with one hand and use your Dragon Slayer. Your other hand.
okay, sorry. Can you just cancel?
Aha.
I'll just do another one.
12 is a miss.
And again.
Uh, 18 is a miss.
Shit. That's it.
Okay.
Yep.
Lulu comes flying in. I forget. She would have gotten some rest, so she has some hit points back, and she's, I'll save them, and she comes flying in at
Been
this
like
one.
2 days. Had a manicure. She's been at a spa weekend.
Yeah, her nails are done. She does her tusk attack and misses.
Oh, I'm shocked.
Zaileron. Did we lose him?
He's in the chat.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I will use my last arrow on the one I just targeted. Can you see him?
Yep.
All right.
25 is a hit.
And I'll add my sneak. There you go. And at that, I will put the bow away and draw my rapier. Take a bit of movement
Okay.
to get there, and that will end my turn.
Okay. Damage. Rendar.
Alright, I would like to rage and then move. There. $19.
That is a hit.
Sweet. I don't think this is adding my rage damage. So, +2, so that plus Divine Fury. So 13 plus 8, 21
Nice.
damage.
Yeah, this one looks pretty bad.
And then extra attack on the same one. Ah, balls.
That is a
You're
miss.
inspired.
What is it, a D6?
Yeah.
8.
Oh, nice.
D8?
You got
Second hit
this.
with a D6.
I know.
Yeah.
That's all I was gonna say.
Yeah, I'll use it.
So
18.
close. It's a miss.
That's short. Almost.
Yeah, so close.
It's because you hesitated.
Yeah, sorry.
Giovanni.
They go next. Alvish's Mockery, the one on top.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw. A 6.
Alright, takes the 3, and disadvantage on the next melee attack. That's me, because I have nothing left.
All right. The Will-O-Wisp are gonna go and shock at you again, Costa.
Actually, sorry, not melee, just any attack roll.
All right. A 16
Miss.
into 9. Both misses. Okay. Leandra.
I'll just magic missile because I'm tired of missing.
Okay.
At the one that doesn't look so terrible.
Okay.
Go.
Roll the damage.
Double right click for the targeting thing.
Oh, okay. So I have to do. Oh, rolling great guy. There you go.
So 7.
Yep.
It's exactly what it had. It goes down. It just goes poof into like nothing. Will that be all?
Yep.
Awesome. Costa,
Okay,
give me a
I'll-
Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
You just make it. Alright, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to hit at it with the Dragon Slayer sword.
Okay.
Come on.
Nice.
Nice.
You are just filled with the graces of all the gods today.
It is the D8 though, because it's one-handed.
So it's critical.
Yeah, it's dead. It's dead. It only had it had like almost nothing. It had 1 hit point left. Awesome. Yeah, so as you're holding it down and these things, you guys destroyed them. The sword just keeps like vibrating, and every now and then these massive like bursts of energy because come out of it, and the guy's body just keeps like convulsing. Give me another Constitution saving throw.
Right. Keep minimalizing my character sheet.
No, just leave it open for this.
Well, that
You're
yeah.
gonna need it. Yeah, this burst of this energy comes out. It's like, and it just, and you take 12 force damage. The lady, she keeps speaking in her prayer in her tongues and getting louder and louder, and his body still keeps convulsing. Give me another Constitution saving throw.
You do have a second wind.
Yep.
Nice.
Taking 13 force damage. What are you doing like when this is happening?
Just yeah, like my teeth are chattering. I'm kind of gritting them and trying to hold on. I'm going to take my second wind now though.
Okay.
So it's a D10 plus 6.
Is it like your second wind? Is it like, what do you say for that? Like, no, I'm gonna hold on. Like, I don't know. Like she's sitting there like, oh, that, like saying her prayers, and his body's convulsing.
Just hold it. Just grit through grit teeth. I was like, just like the orgy.
Awesome. Yeah, and he starts like spitting up all this weird crap, and it's like coming all over you. Give me another Constitution saving throw.
So how much damage have I just taken?
You took 13.
Okay, and that's
That-
how much I.
So
Right.
far you took 25.
Yeah.
It was 12 and 13, but your heal
Okay, so yeah, that's fine.
negated the 13.
yeah. Okay, so another Constitution saving throw. Oh, they're getting worse.
Yeah, you feel like it's just getting stronger, like it's just getting harder and harder to hold this thing down, or this guy down. You take another 10 force damage as he just convulses. His crazy force energy comes out. And she's like, we're almost there. Hold on, you can do it. And she continues her prayer. Give me another Constitution saving throw. We got this. You're doing good. Just hold on. Just hold on.
No eye contact.
Huh?
Is there anything Rendar can do?
No. You're watching. Cheer them on, maybe.
Again,
Caress Costa from behind.
how have I got that many numbers when I've got?
Yeah, so she's like, you can do it. And she's like really holding on, and she just starts saying her last final words, like, I expel this demon, blah, 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 and then all of a sudden, boom! One more Constitution saving throw.
Come on.
Nat 20, come on. Oh, well. taking another 5 force damage. But with that, you kind of get thrown back a little bit, and the guy just like opens his eyes and he looks over and he's, and that's where we'll end it today. Oh my god.
That's for sure.
Just like the orgy.
Yeah.
I just thought all spent. It's like it was very similar.
I'm scared of your orgies since it ends just as one dude returns to consciousness. What's wrong with you people?
See how fast that
He's
loaded?
awake.
Yeah, they were hedonistic times.
Yeah, see how fast it loaded for that? Like, you guys all switched over pretty quickly.
Maybe it's just like it has to load for us once we've been there, it'll load faster the next time.
Let's
I
try.
don't
Let's
know.
go back to the last phase we were just on. See what happens.
Alright. Oh yeah, look at
Oh, yeah.
So that's what you'll do. You'll just load every page
that.
now. The
Yeah.
next time we play, it'll just be quick.
I have like an option, and I have a pull down on the page and it says preload scene. So I'm wondering if I hit that, will it preload it for you guys as well?
Maybe.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cool. Thank you, Sebastian.
Yeah.
Yes,
Imagine
thank
you've
you
had
for
you've had to
running
put imagine you've had to put quite a lot of work in transferring it all over.
It was fun.
Yeah.
I know, hopefully we get used to this and it works
It looks
better
good.
for us. Yeah. I'll try to get some more like modules I can add on to make it easier, or to do things like auto roll the attacks and stuff like that. What's
Yeah,
happening?
well-
Actually,
There we go.
if you wouldn't mind walking me through this ammunition setting for the bow, because it looks like it should automatically subtract my arrows.
It
from
wasn't?
inventory. I don't. Towards the end, it seemed to.
Oh,
Because it
yeah.
said I had no arrows. Left,
Okay. Oh, all right, Greg. You said you're leaving. Have a good day.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh. I wasn't wishing it. I swear.
I can go if you want.
No. Yeah, that was funny. Hold on, you're doing it. Let's see.
A lot of that was just spot on. I had to mute myself for a minute.
I have that
Yeah.
effect on a lot of people.
I just saw it too. Oh, here it is. Okay, so yeah, it says 0 for your longbow +1 when you click on the little pencil tool to edit, and then you'll probably be in description, and you go over to details, and then it brings down this.
something real quick.
But you're at 0.
Just ignore this roll. I want to see if it works. So I just changed it over to. I have 1 arrow in my inventory. Let me see if it.
Oh, Gio said he was leaving. See you, Gio. Oh, that was 20 seconds ago. Wait, what are you doing?
Used it.
But
Okay, so that is neat. It actually, yeah, it does automatically subtract it. I just had to add the arrows to my inventory to get it to work properly.
oh, but it doesn't say anything in the chat, so even if you did run out, I wouldn't know. But you're always honest on that, so.
Yep, I am completely out of arrows. Because I fired 3 in that last one, so I managed to retrieve 1, and that was my last one against the Wisp. So unless we can come across some, I'm gonna be pretty mediocre at best in combat.
Join the party.
Nah, you guys will be awesome. So, I don't know. What's your...
Crafting them out of demon femurs.
Yeah, just get creative.
Actually,
Launch your teeth or something.
Then
I think I have another map that's a normal size map. Let me see. Let me bring you guys over to it. See how long these take to load. Nope, that one. Maybe this one. Trying to find the biggest one I could find. Okay, here we go. Let's see. How are you still in High Hall? Is anyone loading right now? Or, well, Costa, Zelarana, Rendar?
Yeah, 40.
yeah, I'm on 40.
Huh.
60, 70.
Okay, so it still takes a while. But it seems they're going a little faster than the last one. It's crazy that there could be that much information or data in these maps that it takes this long to upload from me to you. Yeah, my upload speed isn't the best either, and it's all I can get in this area, which kind of sucks.
Well, that was definitely faster.
Yeah, definitely seemed faster. I don't know why Costa's still on the other one. That's weird. What did you do, Costa?
I didn't do anything. Just if you delete me off the other one, if you delete my thing off it.
Oh, no, now you came over. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'll leave this up if you guys want to play with it and learn your character sheets more.
I've got a
I
pretty
will
good
probably
idea.
definitely take you up on that because it's going to be a learning curve for me, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try to leave this one up, or if you want to try, just let me know if it's not up and I'll put it up, because I have different games. And you can't like load each. It's not like Roll20 where you have the option just to pick. I have to like turn off, deactivate it, and then load up the next game.
Yeah, I would say go ahead and deactivate it, but I will probably message you at some point on Sunday and see if you can get it up so I can have a look through and try and learn how all of this works again.
Yeah, let me show you something really cool though. There you go. Let's do the easy map. Here we go. This is just a random battle map, so it's really nothing.
I've spent hours fiddling around with various maps, putting in kind of line of sight and like lighting and sound effects and.
Rendar loaded fast.
Honestly, of everything today, the ability to hear Greg clearly and not robotically is the best income.
Yeah, it really was. I totally agree with that. Let's see. Do you have Fireball, Leandro? Right? Or you're still with us, right? Yep. I'll use hers.
Oh, hi, I'm still here.
Who's Wild 111?
What?
There's somebody else in the. Oh no, it's just somebody else I know. I thought they were in our chat. Sorry.
They did. They joined the party at one point.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had it for
They're still in there.
anyone.
Wild 111.
I'm not sure.
They're online. They're not in the audio chat.
No,
They're
isn't
still
it?
enjoying.
I think that's like I forget. You know how when you used to join? You probably weren't around then. Like, wait, when you join Facebook, don't you automatically get one friend, or is that the other one.
Oh, are you talking about like MySpace?
MySpace. Yeah, I think that's what that is. I think that's Tom. Yeah, I think that's a Tom.
I thought that was Agent Zero. I thought Agent
Oh, wait.
O was Tom.
Oh, there's
I
an
think Wild
Agent
111
O
was one
too?
of Greg's friends
Oh,
joined
Wild
their
111.
pointer.
Oh. Oh yeah, I was talking about Agent
They
O,
have two
yeah.
other friends.
I was talking about Agent O. Okay, so I was wrong. I didn't even notice there was a Wild 111.
Yeah, when I first
Tell them they
opened
can
this,
join
I
if
was
we'll
like,
play a cleric.
Agent O. Oh
What?
man, I got Tom. I'm gonna party with Tom.
It says he's in the
Shoot
part.
his hand.
I'm gonna kick him out.
We'll play a cleric.
I just kicked him out.
Beat it, Wild.
How
So-
dare you?
Only invite your friends if they're gonna play clerics. That's it.
Yeah.
Okay, I've got no idea who it is. I was looking through the people I know, and I was like, I don't know that person.
So I'm gonna cast Fireball on her with her token, and look what it does automatically. It's pretty awesome. Oh, it didn't do it. What the hell?
Wow.
That's classic computer for you right there.
I
It's pretty
can't
awesome.
believe it didn't do
Hold
it.
on.
That's embarrassing.
Give me 1 sec.
I bet you it's because these are imported from Roll20 and it probably doesn't have the right information in there. Let me add a real Fireball to your page. Hopefully, if this doesn't work, I'll be mad.
Oh, is that why all my spells are going with that?
Yeah. Fireball. Alright, let's try this again.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend some time this weekend learning overtone as well as.
Yeah, there it goes. Watch. Boop. It puts down the thing for you.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
Yeah. And I could set these up where they'll automatically like have the fire behind it or something like that, like up roaring.
There's the mod that has the various like area effects like snow and ash and things also has a load of spell effects. And
Oh, it
fireballs.
does?
There's fireball, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Scorching rays, and lightning bolt. It has.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, if you click on there is that what is it called? A square? Yeah, the square. You can like do all different kinds of patterns. Yeah, it's pretty neat. You just hover over them and hit the delete key and they go away.
Have you done any of the sound effects on that you can attach to?
Yeah.
So
I
if
haven't
you have, like,
had a chance to do it, but I'll do one right now. Yeah, so you can see how it
So
works.
you other guys, if this was like a street with a tavern in the corner, as you get closer to the tavern, as you move your icons closer to the tavern, the sound of the tavern gets noisier and noisier until you get to it. So you'd hear people's voices and kind of like people drinking, and as you get closer to it, it's louder, which is quite cool.
That is pretty interesting.
It gets quite annoying though, because you tend to then congregate outside it when you're deciding what to do, and you're shouting because you're having to talk over the top of the noise.
I
But
actually
it's
just
a-
went into the audio and I dropped all the ambient and playlists all the way
Yeah.
down to like just barely audible. Because I was having some issues hearing Shauna a couple times.
That's also just my shitty microphone.
Okay, I'll put on this one. So if you step, over here in this area, you should hear it. Hopefully it'll work. Like a storm.
Oh, yeah.
So you could set up like areas of sound effects. So like and when you open the door to like a inn, you'll all of a sudden just get all the noise of everyone inside. So, and then when you close the door, it blocks the noise so you don't hear it. So it's pretty cool. Or it could like just have a little section with the fire crackling next to like a fire pit or something.
I had a walk through some marshes, and at various points as they crossed lines, it made a wolf howl. So it's like they're being followed by a wolf.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. I can't wait to really set things up, like the maps with all that stuff. Hopefully it won't be
The
too
more I
slow to
fiddle-
load. Huh?
The more the more I fiddle with it, the more I wish I'd ran Curse of Strahd on this rather than in person, because that would have been brilliant.
It would, yeah. I am gonna look to run Curse of Strahd again on this because I thought the same thing. I was like, it could be so cool setting up the castle with all these sound effects as you walk through. It would be awesome. Like have little creaks
Also
and
be-
doors.
Thank you for a wonderful game, guys. I'm gonna head
Oh.
out.
Yep.
Oh, thank you.
Same.
See you in a week.
Thank you.
Bye.
Glad to be
Bye.
back.
Bye, you guys.
See you later.
Are you still talking, Greg, or are you going to?